What is up, y'all? Shhmoogly here. Welcome back to episode number 2 of Christian Confessions podcast. This is, of course, for Respawn Recruits, something Frosty and I have been working really hard on, and we really appreciate all the support that we've had around this so far, and we're just excited for you guys to see what we got cooking up. In this episode of Christian Confessions, this is the top 300 that made it. So we'll be interviewing some people who made the top 300 cut, and hopefully maybe you will be on the next one coming up in the next week or two. Now, these cuts are pretty serious. They're cutting 50 a week. So eventually we are going to whittle this down to, get to the top 10, and who knows, we might have a couple surprises up our sleeves. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoy it, and maybe you'll be on the next one if you make the cuts. Now let's jump right into it.
My name's Kelly, or Kelly is cool. I'm 25 years old from Los Angeles, California. I'm currently a full-time student at California State Long Beach. I am a member of NorCal Rising, and I'm a Call of Duty content creator.
My name is Partysaurus Rex. My real name is Mike. Very first stream was actually October 16th, so my 5 years is coming up pretty soon. I actually started with a clothing line way back 2013. Probably about 3 years now. I have been an official LLC in the state of Colorado, so I own my own business. And what I figured when I started out streaming, because merch and streaming kind of go hand in hand, so I figured, why not start streaming and start pushing out my clothing line?
What's up, everyone? Mr. Preacher here, a variety content creator and speedrunner with a penchant for dance games and other rhythm games in general. And it's good times.
Yeah, my name is Sith. I am a graphic designer and content creator. I'm creative director at GG Limitless, or just Limitless for short. And I do streaming. I do content all over the place on almost every platform. And yeah, I do single player playthrough content and all that sort of stuff. And it's pretty wild. It's a wild ride.
Hi, I'm Kate, or Y2 Kate, and I am a variety streamer that primarily is focusing on the cozy side of gaming currently. I have been streaming for almost a year now. September 9th will be my 1-year stream anniversary.
Hi, I'm Dan, aka The Elder Gamesman. I'm a creator for EA, Ubisoft, and Capcom, but I like to stream and play a wide variety of games, but I'm not very good at any of them. So I've been known as somebody to have all sorts of crazy and wackadoo channel redemptions for people to play with, because it gives them something to do other than watching me be terrible. But also, I like to promote a very welcoming and inclusive community environment, and I welcome everybody, as long as you're cool, to come by, check me out, and hang out with us at any time.
I am in NorCal Rising, as I just said, but we have a group chat, and I put in the group chat, do any of you guys want to start a separate group chat, and we can kind of connect, work with each other, work on Respawn, and kind of just get impressions and help us grow all of our platforms. I had a few people that were down. We made it. I started tweeting out about it, started putting it out in the Respawn Recruits promo, and it just caught like wildfire, sorry. And we have over 120 members, like Frosty said. It's active every day. I literally wake up to all the notifications. I really need to put that on snooze.
I've been playing Rock Band, 5 years now. Every Friday, Saturday, literally, unless I'm sick. Everyone loves music. Music helps keep people sane. I pride myself into making it a whole show. I have a whole party scene when somebody follows, gifts to subscribes. I make it the most hypest part of anyone's day. You will hear me sing. It's also a karaoke night. It's absolutely one of the most fun times that I have ever, get to do.
I'm one of the only people that kind of focuses mostly on RPGs and indie games within the thing, and kind of already makes me stand out a little bit more.
Doing my very first graphic design stream, and I did 2 separate posters in under an hour each for Respawn. So I did a tall poster, and I did a sort of like a wider 16:9 poster for them, while interacting with stream, while doing all sorts of different things, within the stream. And then I also actually, I think within the hour after that stream, I actually went and did my own very first IRL TikTok, and then I intertwined that graphic design into that TikTok just to show off that I can make multiple different types of content, like especially within the same day. Like that's pretty wild.
These last 2 weeks, I have been showing a lot more support and love to other recruits and other streamers in general, which isn't too far off from what I usually do, but to do it more aggressively in a fun way, I think.
I don't think I did anything big or crazy to really stand out. I mean, I think the most important thing I did was get to know people. I mean, while this is a competition, I think there's a very big community building aspect to Respawn Recruits. And one of the best ways to stand out is to just have everybody know who you are, connect with people, get to know them, make friends. That's really the best thing you can do throughout this whole entire thing.
I think what helps me become a clear cut choice to the Respawn team is that it's not what I can get from Respawn, it's what am I going to be able to do for them. Like, yes, a partnership would be given to me, yes, a promo code would be given to me, but how can I use this to help Respawn, help myself, and help the community? And I would love to help Respawn, whether it's integrating their brand and their name all over Kick and the community I build there, Twitch and TikTok and YouTube and everywhere I post. When it comes to my community, how can I do giveaways? Or do they do gift cards? Or what else do they sell on their website that I can give out to others? And then when it comes to me, it simply would just be the partnership itself, but that's something I earned from all the work I put in.
I'm doing something completely different. I've been hosting karaoke nights. When I sing, that's my voice. I have the dying whale voice, but sometimes, some days, man, I feel like it's a little true because, I'm still singing. That's just me in a clear cut, man. I'm going to always strive and do something different. Because yeah, rock band, there are rock band streamers, but I'm going to take it up a notch because I see the potential in this game.
Everyone in the competition's pretty dope. So I think we're all a clear cut choice.
The things that I harbor in my content and my stream is pretty huge. Like I harbor positivity, just peace and love, all that sort of stuff. Just generalized things. And I harbor a supportive community, like extremely supportive. Like they always show up on stream, or they lurk or do whatever. Always show up on my posts, and just having that level of positivity transferring over to other different partnerships that I do have is pretty incredible.
I feel like what makes me a clear cut choice to be the next partner is that I bring a different kind of vibe to streaming and gaming content of all sorts. I know there's a lot of people in the gaming community that appreciate a very chill vibe, chill stream. And I feel like I can provide that very well. And I will always have endless love and support for people who need it and deserve it. And I do that relentlessly.
Now, that is a very tough question because it's so hard to have a clear cut choice. There's so many amazing people that bring so many amazing things to the table that it's so hard to have something just a clear cut choice. The only thing that I can do is try to put forth the best me that I can, and the best content that I can. And from there, it's really just up to Respawn Products to choose who they feel best fits what they're looking for. But that is such a hard, difficult decision for them. And I do not envy their position because I've known and met and have seen so many amazing creators through this. And it's really, really going to be hard to have a clear cut choice. I don't think there is one really. By the end of this, somebody who deserves it is going to get left out. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right?
something I'm kind of, what's the word, I guess, self-conscious, is my long form content. And I feel like I've seen a lot of other Call of Duty creators. They're really good at editing Premiere Pro and adding in all these sound effects, funny noises. And sometimes I'm a little insecure to be on camera, so that's why I struggle with long form. I do a lot of shorts more. But I pushed myself to make a long form content video. I put it out. It did great. It was the Call of Duty reveal event, and I was able to edit it, add in some like trending noises and sounds you hear on like TikTok or Instagram Reels, and that was me stepping out of my comfort zone. And I had a lot of awesome feedback, positive feedback, and that's actually pumped me to put out more when 103 officially releases.
This week, I implemented a vlog. Never done that before, so it's a vlog style creation of our night out last Friday. You'll see us acting a fool out there in a karaoke bar. So not only doing brand new content on Instagram Reels, because that's where I'll release it, but also a vlog style content creation.
I did try streaming to Trovo. I also am going to use this lovely half keyboard and mouse to see if I can play some games on the PS5, which I don't normally do, and I have no idea how that's going to work. So that's going to be lovely.
I would say I've fulfilled that challenge already, but I definitely want to try and push it even further, and especially the other challenges coming forward that will be mandatory for partners and stuff. Because this challenge is more so a soft challenge, but I definitely want to keep pushing and keep going forward and keep doing things.
To implement something new into my content this week for the challenge, I decided that I was going to bring some of my other hobbies outside of gaming and content creating into this world. I decorated cupcakes and posted a TikTok about that. I painted something for my followers, in a sense, on stream, and I also built Legos with my husband because that is a hobby him and I thoroughly enjoy doing together.
So I did a couple of things that were different for me for this week's Respawn Recruits challenge. I streamed on Kick. That was definitely different. I streamed on Kick a couple of times early on just to see what it was about, but I never really thought that I would go back. But for this challenge, I was like, well, why not? So let's go for it. So that was fun. That was different. I didn't have all the crazy channel redeems and subs. I didn't have subs that you could play with the Streamlights with, which you can do on Twitch. So it was definitely a different experience, but I enjoyed it. Met some new people. I thought it was pretty cool. The other thing that I did was I started something new on TikTok. Normally my TikTok is just stream clips, game clips, things like that. So what I did was I started posting things where it's just really me talking to the viewers. You know, maybe ask a question or something to just a little chit chat. Definitely different, a little more focused on me, which not necessarily was uncomfortable, but I don't know if we'll keep doing it, but we'll see if people like it and if it takes off and people want to see more. Then yeah, I'll definitely go for it.
When I saw them come back, and when I saw that they're having another challenge, I was like really excited about that. I'm like, okay, let me just be on standby. And then the challenge ended up coming out after I had made that announcement about wanting to step back, and I wasn't looking at it, and I'm still not looking at it as a make or to break it if I make it to the top 5 or not. But I'm definitely going to look at it as that it made something for me. It made more positivity. It made me more involved. It made me want to create more content, be more social oriented with people when it comes to networking. And I would say it's brought out a lot of more confidence and more positivity in me. And I think it's gone for the best all the way around for everybody.
I have been in that mindset where it's like, dude, I just feel really stale right now. Sure, I'm doing Rock Band at a game that nobody sees, but like I was mentioning, like you have to go out and look for like a music genre. So I didn't feel like I was being seen enough. I have my best friend Alyssa, and she's actually been coaching me through a lot. She helps me because you don't have to be a streamer or a content creator to boost somebody that needs help. Yeah, I could have played a game and kept it simple that I have never played before, or I could have taken it up a notch and literally done a whole new style of creation with a vlog, just in the mindset of, hey, let's approach a challenge at a new angle. What have you not done? So that's what I wanted to do.
It was definitely nice to see because they did disappear from the face of the earth for a while and got me real scared. So I'm glad they're back. I'm glad we're back with the competitions, because this is where you meet some great people.
I would definitely say the drive has increased. Meeting so many people who are passionate, like that definitely emits, like just
100%.
emitting that passion. It'll latch onto other people. And that definitely turned it up a notch in terms of the drive, in terms of the passion. Basically, what I do is I just bulk stream or bulk record, and then I get the stuff edited and done like within the next day or two, or even within the same day that I get it done. So I have that back order of things on top of the newer content that I get going on.
The launch of the Respawn Challenge this year definitely pushed me into gear with my content creation. Originally, I was not going to sign up. I didn't think that it was in my reach to be able to do something like this, but I was heavily convinced by a few mutuals with the program, and I've already done so much better with my consistency and my scheduling, which is something that I didn't feel was going to work well for the challenge. But I made it work.
I don't think the challenge necessarily pushed me. Like I said before, I try to put forth the best me that I can and the best content that I can. So I don't think I necessarily needed a push, but I think it maybe it made me think of things differently, or of different things to do. Again, with the challenge, just kind of put me into different scenarios that I didn't think I would think about doing, and then just maybe also help me focus some of my efforts and ideas. You know, sometimes as a streamer, you think of all these different things and like, oh, this seems interesting. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Oh, but then now with the challenge, it's like, oh, let me do this now. Let me put this together so I can show it off this week to Respawn and to the recruits and things like that. So again, I don't necessarily think it was a push, but it definitely maybe helped me focus better on things that I needed to do for the stream and for content creation.
Our group came to be because all of us are kind of in the explanation of what I put up before. It's communicating, helping, really supporting, and being on each post and not just expecting something for yourself. And all of these people are active every day, every avenue. Like I said, Discord, the Twitter, the hashtag when you're posting, and even they go live every day. I think that is what is going to help us potentially and hopefully, knock on wood, make it to the top 50 at least.
I mean, it sounds like they're after this competition. Like they want it, and not just for them, but again for everybody. They have their individual goals, their group goals, and then still the Respawn recruit goals. And that, if you can keep all of that in line, man, that's going to be huge. Huge.
Heir to the chairs. Oh, that's a group that's gonna go places. It's a group that's gonna go places. There's just so many passionate, talented content creators that are just ready to go, and recruits or not are probably gonna stick together. So looking forward to it.
The passion with these people is unmatched, I would say. I mean, we're almost on the same page, like collectively, just 30 plus people. We're pretty much on the same page, and the activity in all the chats is unparalleled, I would say, and just pumping out content. Like, we are like a content machine, I would say, easily. And we have yet to show just the tip of the iceberg with what we have in store, and just scheduling all sorts of different things going on, all sorts of different events, and all that stuff. And I honestly cannot wait. It is incredible getting to know you guys for sure.
So far, Heirs to the Chairs has been so much fun, and so much fun to see other people outside of the group interacting regarding like the hashtag and everything. I personally have not been able to do a whole lot yet due to scheduling, but I know that regardless of where any of us place, this group is going to go far, and I'm excited to see how that goes, and I'm excited to see which one of us inevitably gets harder.
First rule to heirs to the chairs: you do not talk about heirs to the chairs. Not just kidding. Yeah, secret cabal. Oh, watch out. Now, I heard that they're just a cool group of recruits that somehow just kind of came together and support each other and support other recruits and kind of uplift and try to do the best they can to add a whole lot of just awesome positive vibes and support to the challenge, and amongst each other. So yeah, whoever these heirs to the chairs are, thumbs up to you guys. You're kind of cool, as is everybody else, of course. We're all cool. We're all good.